Canada's top military man is speaking out about sexual assault, telling men and women in uniform it will no longer be tolerated. Cormac Mac Sweeney now in Ottawa with some disturbing new statistics.
I expected the results of this survey would be sobering, and they are. Regrettably, they are.
The military brass is not happy with the numbers they're seeing, and it's no surprise. Operation Honor was launched a year ago in order to try and tackle the issue of sexual misconduct in the military. And this report released today from Stats Canada shows it's still a very big problem. With more than half of military members across the country taking part in this survey, it finds that last year nearly 1,000 military members, or 1.7% of the force, were victims of sexual assault. That's a considerably higher rate than the general population. Women are also 4 times more likely to be assaulted than men. In fact, throughout their careers, 27% of women in the force say they have been sexually assaulted. The survey also finds many women are not reporting these incidents because they're afraid of the consequences, and that may have something to do with the fact that half of women who reported assaults claim their supervisor or a person at higher ranking was the perpetrator. But the head of the military says this behavior needs to stop and has a tough message for those who haven't changed their ways.
Those who choose or chose not to follow my orders will be dealt with through disciplinary or administrative action, as we have done for the 30 people we have removed from command or supervisory positions this year. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy if they leave our ranks permanently.
The issue of sexual misconduct in the military was thrust into the spotlight 2 years ago with an expose by Maclean's magazine. Since then, a retired judge prepared a report and recommendations for the military, and now we have this StatsCan survey. The military and the federal government say that this will serve as a baseline of information, and as they work in the years ahead, they will make sure those numbers of incidents goes down. In Ottawa, Cormac Mac Sweeney, City News.
Now, earlier today, I spoke to a sex assault survivor from the military. Now retired Sergeant Cheryl Ross says being raped in Kandahar, Afghanistan by a soldier was the ultimate betrayal.
When you go through basic training, you're taught that the only existence any longer is the brotherhood and sisterhood of arms. They become your family. So even if it's not somebody you know, but they're in a uniform, you can't help but feel you've been violated by a family member in an incestuous way.
Cheryl says her attacker was an American soldier, that it happened one night, the only night that she had walked through the base without her female buddy.